This year's fashion show is inspired by Romanticism. Each designer will make a collection based on this theme. The show will have 12 designers and 75 models, and there will also be a kids' clothing line. If you ever wondered where to get started when finding clubs on campus, a good place to start is by the College of Business building and the University Art Museum. This walkway right behind me is where a lot of clubs will table at, all throughout Upper Campus by the bookstore and the University Library. I'm at the CSULB COVID-19 testing site. To avoid getting an inconclusive COVID-19 testing result, make sure to put the swab as far back as possible, then rotate it for 10 seconds in each nostril. I'm Rowden, reporting for Campus Connection.
So after 2 years of show being virtual, we are thrilled to finally be back in person. The Campus Couture Fashion Show has been an entirely student-led production.
Campus Couture is a fashion club at CSULB that hosts the largest student-run fashion show on the West Coast. It was established 35 years ago, and the club coordinators spend almost a year planning for the big day. Most of the volunteers are students, and this is their 34th fashion show.
The main goal is to expose students to the fashion industry, to have them like a really professional show, just to make sure they know what they're getting into.
This year's fashion show is inspired by Romanticism. Each designer will make a collection based on this theme. The show will have 12 designers and 75 models, and there will also be a kids' clothing line. Designers prepare for the show by starting with a design that matches the theme. They will sketch the idea in Adobe Illustrator, then select their models and get their measurements. The last step is to sew.
Historically, I am really inspired by the Renaissance era, and so it includes a lot of like bows and femininity, but I wanted to modernize it in a way where it could be wearable and everyday wear.
Campus Couture hosts at least 3 model castings during the year. There are no height or experience requirements to model for the show. Castings are open to all, but individuals who have walked before are encouraged.
The process was like very structured, and I feel like when I got in, I got really excited because I've always wanted to model. So of course it was very gratifying.
Students interested in getting involved in next year's show can volunteer as a coordinator, designer, model, makeup artist, or videographer. More information can be found on the Campus Couture CSULB Instagram. When it comes to finding the right club, you don't have to look too far. Just search for clubs through the CSULB Beach Sync webpage. For example, one club you can find on the page is called Hermanos Unidos. It is a Latinx organization founded in 2007 that is open to anyone. Hermanos Unidos hosts weekly events and study halls. They meet every Tuesday.
You're either the no sabo kid, you're the tacuache, you're all of this, you're paisa, like all these like labels are put on you and you kind of feel disconnected from your own community. And within this organization, we really wipe away those labels.
Another way students can connect is virtually through the Pineapple app. It's a networking app that caters to Gen Z college students, and this is the first semester CSULB has had the Pineapple Ambassador team on campus. The team hosts giveaways and workshops on topics such as building your brand.
We are really all about connecting, and college is really the time to grow your personal brand. And I think that is also the biggest reason why they should get Pineapple.
If you ever wondered where to get started when finding clubs on campus, a good place to start is by the College of Business building and the University Art Museum. This walkway right behind me is where a lot of clubs will table at, all throughout Upper Campus by the bookstore and the University Library. Victoria's Secret Pink is trying to build its brand with campus reps. Campus team applications open at the beginning of every semester. Reps are responsible for hosting events and curating social media content. And this is the first year Cal State Long Beach got added to this rep program, which is a part-time paid position.
You can get involved, first of all, by coming to our events. We love when everyone comes out and participates. You can even participate in our social media giveaways.
As campus reps, students gain experience in social media marketing, event planning, and content creation. A good way to stay updated is to follow different clubs on social media. Joy Rowden, Campus Connection. Health officials say Omicron variant COVID-19 cases peaked from late December to early January. As cases decrease, the Long Beach Public Health Department says cases are going unreported.
For every 100,000 residents, they say, there are only about 200 positive cases being reported.
Well, I'm a little nervous going back because I haven't been back to campus since the start of the lockdown. Last semester I was all online still, unfortunately.
Before coming to campus, students are required to complete the COVID-19 pre-screening questionnaire and wear a face covering while indoors. To be considered fully vaccinated, CSULB students must receive their COVID-19 booster shot by February 28th or 5 months after their final dose.
If a student tests positive, there's one of two things that they could do. One, they could complete the pre-screening questionnaire but not come to campus, or they could complete the COVID-19 positive or suspected case report.
The health center will contact students who test positive after they submit the pre-screening questionnaire or the positive suspected case report.
How do vaccines help with COVID-19? They help significantly by reducing the likelihood of even contracting it at all. There is always that chance that one can contract it, but that being said, vaccines have proven to reduce the severity of signs and symptoms.
COVID-19 testing is available on campus at 2 different locations Monday through Friday. COVID-19 vaccinations are also available on campus at 2 different locations Monday through Thursday. For more information about the latest updates, please visit the csulb.edu/COVID-19 webpage.
I'm at the CSULB COVID-19 testing site. To avoid getting an inconclusive COVID-19 testing result, make sure to put the swab as far back as possible, then rotate it for 10 seconds in each nostril. I'm Joy Rowden, reporting for Campus Connection.
For the first time since the pandemic began, Cal State Long Beach held its Cultural Welcomes event in person, giving students a chance to connect with their cultural communities on campus. This was a big week in sports for Long Beach. Men's basketball lost their chance to go to the big dance, baseball beat a nationally ranked team, and men's volleyball lost their winning streak. Madeline Gastelum has all this and more. A video of a scientist protesting climate change has recently gone viral on YouTube and TikTok, which caught the attention of the public. Reporter Juliana Bingham went to find out how communities in Southern California approach environmental issues. The month of April honors Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Cal State Long Beach is doing its part to educate and support the campus community. Campus Connections' Vitina Ibanez has more on how the university is participating in a national campaign. President Jane Close Connolly announces that CSULB is no longer moving forward with having a winter commencement early next year. Seniors were first notified a few weeks ago about the opportunity to have a more traditional graduation ceremony during the winter time. The winter ceremony proposal is likely a direct response to the backlash that CSULB faced for its decision to not allow seniors to walk the stage or have their names be read at the 2022 graduation commencement. President Connolly said that because of logistical reasons, CSULB is unable to provide a commencement for the winter class of 2022.